You can't see her, but we can hear
I'm
her.
here.
I'm still dancing.
Some other artists together.
In common things, friends, in common, like amazing. Hello, Düsseldorf. It's a September show on Radio Stream D, where culture, creativity, and communication collide. Please follow us on LinkedIn and Instagram, September Night Production. And today we have an amazing guest, and Nelly gonna introduce.
Hi guys, we have the most amazing guest. We have today Joann Felizia Dogondke. She's more than just a marketing and branding powerhouse. She's the creative mind behind some of the most compelling campaigns for brands like Swing Collections and June Fridays. From luxury storytelling to digital innovation, her work has defined the new era of fashion marketing. But what really happens behind the perfectly curated feeds and cinematic campaigns? We're going to go deep with bold questions to uncover the reality behind the industry's biggest moves. Welcome, Joann.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here today.
Thank you for coming. My first question would be about, you have built really impressive career and have been working for many really cool brands, but also blending digital marketing, high fashion and storytelling. What was this kind of push that brought you to the luxury brands and marketing to work?
So a little bit about me. I've studied fashion and design management, and I developed a deep passion for creativity, for strategic marketing, for storytelling, and I always had like this feeling I wanted to work in the luxury industry. And I worked as a working student at LVMH when I was studying, and I just loved it so much that over the years I had the opportunity to work with incredible brands, and I was specialized to develop luxury campaigns, especially brand storytelling and digital marketing, and I just love it so much.
Oh, okay. But I can see it from your work. I have been seeing a few latest campaigns you did. Maybe you can uncover a little bit more about it. And the visuals are really amazing. But the storytelling behind is important. What was it? Like, what drive those collections?
Yes. I did a lot for June Fridays. I shoot a lot of campaigns too, and I can tell you a bit about two of my favorite last projects. It was one at International Women's Day and one called Open Casting. I just had to open my notice so I can tell you a little about it. So the Open Casting shoot, I really loved it so much because it was celebrating diversity and the beauty of real stories. I was inviting all the women all over the world to send us videos of themselves and get the chance to model in front of the camera. And it was really a special experience, and I loved it so much. And from hundreds of applications, we chose 3 women, and we shooted a big campaign, and we got really big feedback, good feedback. It was amazing.
But can I stop you a little bit? That's was really interesting. The real life, let's say, communication between community, right, of the brand and involvement to the brand, which is really important nowadays. This is how the marketing nowadays looks like, when you really involve people into the brand. But why just 3?
Why just 3?
Yeah.
I mean, we have to get them into the studio. I would love to have like 20 different women. So it was just like, we just have to keep it a little bit smaller because we are small.
It means
brand.
like, oh, you're from Lübeck? Sorry.
I just love it. Like Vogue does it with 20 different women. But we have been a very small brand. So it was 3 girls, and that's why we just had a little group of models.
That's so cool. So as you're talking, I'm thinking, what makes a brand stand out in 2025? Like, with all these things that you're doing with your campaigns, how do you think you can make a brand stand out and then become something that everybody is interested in? For example, this campaign is so personable, so every woman can connect with it. That's something that I feel is going to attract people. But what else attracts a brand to stand out?
I think you have to catch the emotion of the target audience, and I think it's not only marketing these days. You have to keep a connection, build a connection, and think outside the box. And I think people don't want to see perfection anymore. They want to see authenticity and want to feel like they can connect with the brand and can resonate with them. I think that's very important today, that you play with emotion and really build a community.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also, when we are talking about building community, the swing collection, it's really a feminine vibe, right? It's really, let's say, for femininity, really reopening nowadays, because nowadays we were in the COVID era when sweatpants were, right? Something we loved to wear. And then after was a more, let's say, involvement again, the culture that femininity was putting a little bit from the pedestal to the second position. But your brand is about showing women's side as they are, right? To kind of give audience a dream to be more, I don't know, lavish, more stylish,
more elegant.
Exactly.
Yes.
How is it going? Because it's not easy nowadays. This is what I was planning to say.
It is not easy, but we really noticed that in the beginning of the year we get a very high, because a lot of women are buying for. I mean, the brand I work for is like specialized on events, and like you buy a dress for a wedding or for your prom. So yeah, it's like in the beginning of the year we see a major shift that is really good. But it's definitely not easy, but it gets more and more popular even in the digital world, because now we are located in many shops in Germany, but we see that it gets more and more how do you say it, aufmerksam.
Attention, more attention.
Yeah, it's more and more attention. Yeah.
It's like you are the red carpet company, but the German vibe, right?
Yes.
That's a good way to explain it. A red carpet company by the German vibe.
Yeah. I know Nelly already was planning to say something. Before the music break, I want to say really small but important announcement, or maybe opposite, really big announcement but positive. Sasha, our third co-host, she left the show, but we really love her. We wish her nothing but the best, and we remains the friends. Maybe it sounds official, but Sasha, we really love you. You're always welcome to come as a guest, or co-host, special co-host. And yeah.
Awesome. Hi guys.
Hi guys. It's September show.
We are back. Anna has a great question, so Anna, go for it.
Oh, thank you. How did you know? I ask
You
myself.
always have great questions.
Okay. I feel so authoritative. All right. Well, John, if we will be honest, what you would say the cringe-worthy trend for fashion industry in 2025?
What was what?
The cringe-worthy trend. For example, like this AI-generated authenticity or copycated from other brands. What would pop up in your mind, you know? For example, it's my personal experience, and I did it. I saw a really beautiful advertisement by Kate Moss for jewelry collection, and I copycated.
And I what?
Copycated. I did the same.
Copycat.
Yeah.
Copy it. Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't need to take from your brand, just general, like maybe Barbiecore, when you say, okay, nobody can already see it and follow it, why we're still doing it, you know? Like any cringy trend you would think of in
You mean
this
cringe
year.
like...
Yeah,
not
like
really
when you see it,
cool?
you're like, nah.
Ooh, I have to think about it, actually. I don't know if it's popping up my mind now.
Could be not only for fashion, maybe something advertisement. Like I saw some really interesting advertisement the other day, but it was not from fashion, and I was like, Well, it doesn't really feel good. Like it was from Milka. I'm not gonna go for it further, but I think who knows, they know. Like it was like, nah, not really.
But nothing really pops up my mind right now. What I think is very.
We can come
cringe.
back
Maybe,
to this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I think about it and maybe I get one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
have it, you're like, oh, stop
Yeah, I
everything.
Stop everything. I got one.
Then I'll follow up with an influencer question. Like with online marketing, how important are influencers in online marketing? Are they necessary? Because I feel like now with all the online marketing we can see like influencers. It's like you need an influencer if you want your brand to blow up. And so you are an
Yes.
expert there. What do you
Yes.
think?
I think influencer marketing is shifting from mass reach to deeper, more meaningful engagement. I still follow my favorite influencers, and I think they still have a big influence on me. But of course, the digital work is changing, especially with AI and things like that coming up. Luxury brands are moving away from traditional influencers to more exclusive brand ambassadors, I think. And even AI generated personalities, we can see it. We cannot really see the difference these days, but we still be influenced by that. And there's also a rising trend in private communities where brands build close-knit relationships with top customers. But I still think that influencer marketing is important, but I think there is a major shift coming.
Okay.
But if we're talking about this major shift, what I'm personally thinking, look, we're talking about be more closer to the customer. We're talking about be more affordable, not about the pricing, but visibility and messages. We're saying that we want to be really, really understood by our customer. And we're going to use GPT bots and AI generated content. Where is the balance? You know what I mean? We are going, you know what I mean? What I'm saying? We're going so far, we're doing step back a little bit from real authenticity, bringing people together to the digital world, which I also personally love, right? But at the same time, we say, no, we want to be so close to you. That's why I look at this ambassador who is AI generated.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you how products are amazing. You know, this is what a question now, it's just a global question pop up. Where is this?
Yes. Did I get it right? Do you ask if AI or this shift is playing a bigger role in fashion?
It's controversial. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's controversial. It's like you say, I love apples, but at the same time, you are eating only strawberries. You know, because you say, I want to be,
Yes.
not you. It's not only from you, it's from
Yes.
all professionals. Like they say,
Yeah.
we want to be so close to the customer. But we're going to generate content with AI.
Yeah, I get it. I think it will not replace everything, but I still like it that it's going to change a little bit, because I don't think AI will replace creativity, but it will definitely change how we create. AI can be incredible for generating ideas or optimizing processes and even designing digital fashion or a community. But at the end of the day, I think human creativity and the connection is about emotion, it's about storytelling, intuition, things AI cannot fully replicate. And the best results, I think, will come from combining AI-driven insights with human artistic vision. I think it's the combination. But I get what you want to. I get what you want to say. It's a little bit tricky to have the perfect combination for your brand, but I still think that it's a very cool tool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then let's talk more also about the exclusive brand ambassador. What would make, Anna talked about Kate Moss, what would make someone like a perfect brand ambassador for you? Like, who would you choose and why? What would be your reasons?
I mean, it depends on the brand, of course, but I think first of all, you have to analyze the target audience and the age and everything that's really matters. And then I think someone you really admire or the target audience admires, like someone, 5 years older than them. I think Kendall Jenner is a big model these days, and a lot of girls like her. And I think when those models share a lot of their personal Instagram and their personal TikToks, I think you have the feeling like this can be your friend if you are in their world. If you are, you would be in their world, and I think that would be a perfect brand ambassador. When you feel like, okay, she could be your friend. I like her very much. Yeah.
But is it something changed with Kendall or Kylie Jenner because the Paris fashion show? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was not a Paris, but it was a little bit shifted that people were noticing that Kardashian family doesn't have that much influence anymore. Anna Wintour was not talking with Kim. Then Kylie was abstracted from the... it was also a nomination for Golden Globe or some of the Hollywood nominations that actresses were not talking to her. Like, do you think they still hold the power to the people's minds, hearts?
I think they had their best time in the past. But I still think fans still like them, and they have a major... I was at the, how do you say, the biggest marketing event here in Germany. I was there in Hamburg.
Not like a Mercedes, no.
OMR, you know it?
Yeah,
OMR?
okay. I know what you mean.
And Kim Kardashian was there. She was there, and I think that it was so incredible to see how many people were getting into that hall just to see her. It was, I still think they have an influence on people, but I don't know if it's like 5 years ago.
Yeah, maybe less. Maybe and brands already thinking, should we find a new one like a carpenter? Thank you.
Okay, Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi guys.
Hi guys, it's September show.
Welcome back, guys. So, okay, during the break and before the break, we were talking about how celebrities kind of influence marketing. And I was saying, like, I remember at first keeping up with the Kardashians. Like, you sit down and you watch it, and it's this reality show on TV. And now everybody has a reality show. If you have TikTok, you can see anyone's life. And so everybody can become an influencer, and they can influence digital strategy and how you do your online marketing. So at June Friday, you basically were the foundation of the online strategy. I feel like you put in a lot of effort. You did a lot of things there. And that's really huge. And what do you think you learned during that time that you're taking along in all your different spheres of work when it even comes to swing collections? What is the digital strategy that you took from that point of time in your life that you're applying now?
I have to think about it. Like,
but before you think, when I passed by, because I was bringing water, I saw your shoes, and they're so cool. But if we're talking about fashion, what kind of shoes are you having?
These, actually, I'm wearing cowboy shoes. They're from London. I bought them there.
But you bought it from the London brand or just in the London summer?
I don't know the brand anymore. Okay. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
Do you remember these times when you are trying to get the brand from your friend, and then you kind of also taking the clothes from the bag to see the... And pushing her, she's like,
I want to know it so bad. Show me what's inside.
Yeah. I want to have it. And I like that. I also learned it mostly from Germany. The people really appreciate beauty. Once I was in really beautiful dress. It was really beautiful, summer dress, not overdressed, just normal. And then I was going to airport, and women's just was sitting in front of me. She said, "Oh, das ist aber sehr, sehr hübsch." And she gave me a compliment. It was so. I was thinking, wow, the German people, when they see something beautiful, they really appreciate it. It was not the one.
That's not very typical for
Germans.
Okay. This lady's one in a gazillion.
Guys, you see, I was trying to say good things about Germany.
We love German people. You guys are great.
Yeah, but if we will come back to the social media and everything, I know you have been also doing your start from LVMH, which is good, and everyone is dreaming to work there because it's huge.
Yeah.
It's like a unspoken leader. But what would you say behind the doors? How you felt this machine is working? You don't need to spill the tea, but just what you learn, maybe what really you feel, wow, now I understand why they're so great. Because of this, of course, you know?
Yes. It's funny that you say that it's like the biggest company, everybody wants to work there, because in my university time, I was just like, okay, I will give it a try. I will just send my application, and on the next week I got the job, and everyone was saying it is so big, it's such a big deal, and I was like, really? Is it really that big deal? And then I was starting to work there, and I really started to see, okay, it's a very, very big company. I've never worked in such a big company. They have a global team, and you get rules from the global team. And that's where I started to realize, okay, it's really, there are so many rules, so many ways, but it's good that you have so many creative people in one house, and it's amazing how short the ways are. You can communicate with everyone. And I think the secret behind their success is really that every employee has its own field. And I think that you can put all your creativity into, and you have time to put your creativity into that. And you don't have like over thousands of different,
Yeah.
fields,
Aufgaben. Yeah, that's true. That's good. Responsibilities.
So I think that's why the brand is working so well. I mean, there are a lot of brands I work for.
But
benefits.
this is really true. LVMH, the huge concern and about the luxury goods and everything and premium. There is no one but LVMH,
Yes.
and it's like the same if we compare mass market ZARA. Inditex.
Yes.
It's crazy. And in Inditex, they have also creative freedom and the structure, but at the same time, I really don't know how they made it because I love my Spanish community, but I know they can be really dramatic. You know, and I'm like, wow. And at the same time, but they're workaholic, they're really talented, this is, I would say. But, you know, with this Spanish charisma, you know, I would say in one day, I don't know. But no, they do it.
I worked at ZARA too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
okay.
stores, yeah. Yes, but I loved it. It was very cool.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between working at a luxury brand like LVMH and then working at a place like ZARA? And also, do you think luxury brands are still like, people are still going for luxury brands, or now people are more focused on like the ZARAs and the H&Ms and the CNAs?
I think most people try to consume sustainable things more and more, or just to concentrate on buying one or two good pieces. And I think that's what I try to do as well. I like ZARA, but of course it's like fast fashion. But to come back to your question, what it was like to work at ZARA and then at LVMH, really personally, it was not a big difference. It's a different product, but the companies are both amazing and they are very structured. Everything is so organized, and so at the end of the day, it's just a different product. Yeah.
But if we talk about this comparison and sustainability a little bit, you know, there are houses when there is a heritage, DNA, understandable of what the house stands for. And there are in the market nowadays, especially brands, then they just slap the tag and say, okay, we're luxury now. You just pay us the price. But this is how you, as a professional marketing manager, how you relate to it. What do you think? Why they're doing it? Where is the mistake? Do they have a potential to go to the luxury level just to place it tag, I don't know, like 300 for t-shirt, you know? Or, you know, this is sustainable little market, which is go to the premium because they're kind of sustainable. Are they really sustainable?
Okay, I get what you want to ask. I mean, you have to... I mean, brands can fake it, of course, that they are sustainable, but there are also very, very cool brands like Attire. I don't know if you know, but they show really insights of the company, and that's why what I love. Like, really, they show the process from crafting the t-shirt to the end, and that's where they show the customer, okay, that's how the price comes together. Is it what you want?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is exactly what you're saying. This
Yeah.
is I also feel the same way. Like, for example, veggie, right? It's how they start. It was about sustainability. It's about the from if I don't make a mistake, from Amazonia, right? Or also Portugal. They have this the
brand?
leaves, veggie.
Veggie?
Yeah, the shoes. Because they
the shoes,
produce.
yeah.
They produce it from natural, sustainable fabric. There is a little small factory when they originally start to work with, and they show in their little documentary how they came there, how they studied, how they come, so how they give the community opportunity to work and earn money. That's you want to pay, you're like, okay, I want to wear wedge because I know it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
I know the material, and this price tag, it's really understand and can understand and rely.
Yes.
This is exactly what you answer, and this is I agree.
I think that's the point. Then the customer is willing to buy the product.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Awesome. Hi, guys.
Hi guys, it's September show.
And we are back. The music was amazing. I am so grateful that we have this opportunity to listen this Makeba. Still, I really bad with names, guys. Sorry for that. It's September show on Radio Stream D. Please follow us everywhere on LinkedIn, Instagram, Spotify, September 9th production. And Nelly?
Yeah. Let's go back to studies time. So you studied at AMD.
Yes.
Fashion and design management.
Correct.
Yeah. So what makes you, why did you decide to go in? Did you already know, like, when you were born that you would be an online marketer? Or you wanted to do something else, and when you were schooling, you found something? How did you choose to go this route?
So when I was very, very young, I think like 9 or 10, I always wanted to be a singer.
Oh.
Always. And then I wanted to do something with fashion. It was very clear for me at a very young age. And funny story, I only sent my application to that uni, and I got accepted, and I was like, okay, that's the right way. And I felt it with my heart, and yes, I loved it so much. And I didn't know that I wanted to be an online marketing manager. I knew I want to work in fashion, and I have always been very creative, and I noticed that when I was working at LVMH, it was cool, it was creative, but it was not 100% my thing. I always wanted to do something with fashion, and now I find the perfect mix because I can do photo shoots. I'm a lot on sets, and I just love it so much. Yes.
That's so great. I think you're going to sing for us before we finish.
No.
Yeah, of course. We're not missing this opportunity.
Where's my guitar?
Let's go, Anna.
No, but if we're talking about the brands, can you name few different brands from different, it could be premium, mass market, you personally love? You say, oh, I love them.
Yeah. So my favorite brands are Jacquemus, Jacquemus. I love it so much. It's my dream. The Attico. And I think, let me think about what.
But two also enough, It just
two
says
is
how
enough, yeah.
sophisticated. No, I know the third, a swing.
Yeah, swing.
But Jacquemus, I remember there were a really big theory in the marketing industry that he sells only bags and accessories. He doesn't sell his clothes. Because it's not really could be sold, you know what I mean? Especially the collection in the museum. Do you remember this fluffy?
Yes.
Let's say I know ZARA then did collection also vibe.
They copied it.
They copied it, but it was variable. Because the length was a little bit, then this not so fluffy. What do you think about it?
I mean, it's a luxury brand, and I think they have a different range, and they can play with money. And I think it's just good marketing for him that he's also doing fashion, and I love his fashion. And by the way, their marketing is so good. It's one of the best, and I think they work with an agency in France. And yes, I still think bags and accessoires are their main thing. How they
The main product, the
brand
key items,
still lives
they
from.
sell, yeah.
Yeah, but I personally think it's a little bit sad that fast fashion like Zara and stuff like that are copying a lot of designers, because it's still the idea. But at the end of the day, it's good for us
affordable, yeah.
that we can wear their designs.
Because the Yves Saint Laurent red coat, I would never buy it. But thank you, Zara. I have it. But also, I know that Jacques Mus is doing fashion shows, not in the fashion weeks. He has his own special dates, which also drives a lot of customers' attention and publicity, social media. It's kind of his way. He found it, and I really love these people who is thinking, like you said, outside of the box and give themselves opportunity to fly.
Yes. And it's amazing to see how many people attend to their shows, even if it's outside the regular schedule.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talking about Jacques Mus and their campaign and marketing, like you're saying that you love their marketing, and I'm wondering for you, like what would be KPIs that make you know that this marketing or this campaign is really working?
I love it.
You know,
I love it. I want to pitch a little bit. I want to tip. We go for the Nelly question, but answer: if you are there as a team member, what would you do? Like they say, okay, look, you are there. What you would start with? What would be your start? What you would change?
I mean, it's hard to say you can do something better, because they are the best. Really, they just do simple marketing at its finest level. And what I would do is like, you have seen the campaign with Pamela Anderson in Paris.
Yeah.
I think these things are just so good, and I would just pop up with a star no one is thinking about, maybe Cher or someone, and do a collab with her.
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and also she's a singer.
I mean, yes,
it's like a really
they have the opportunity to gain those stars.
Guys from Jacques Mus. Look, you have to pay John.
Yeah, for you guys.
We record it. No, that's really great. I love your
in
idea.
the future in my portfolio that we'll be shooting with them. That will be a dream.
Definitely. Guys from Jacques Mus, please call.
Yeah, and follow us, September 9 Production. Everywhere. The social media, this is our aim, of course.
I mean, maybe I have a DM from Paul, the designer.
Right.
I listened to you today on September 9.
I heard you in the interview. You were
in my favorite show. I think so. Well, guys, we are so big. It's really like dream. But
I mean, dream big.
This is where we are here for that. Nothing else but this. And I like that you also said that the accessories sells really well, but it's also really sad that other like Zara, but Zara copying much, and not only from Jacques Mus, from many brands. Would you say if would be like a law which says, okay, you can't copy, because now I think the law is you can change 40% and it doesn't count as a copycat. If there would be a law say like, no, sorry, no, there is no way. You have to change 99% that will not count it as a copycat. Would Zara then lost all of this success? Lose all of the success?
I think so. I think they live by designers' visions. I think you can see a lot of fashion in Zara stores that are copied from the catwalks these days. But still, I have to say, of course, it's likely for a lot of customers, because you see all the luxury and you wanted to feel like you want to have the feeling what it is like to wear that dress. And I think they will lose a lot of success if there would be a law that you cannot copy. I think a lot of brands would lose success, not only Zara.
But not swing. No.
Awesome. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. It's September show.
Hi guys, and we are back. We are enjoying our conversation right now. Don't forget to follow us on September 9 Production everywhere, on LinkedIn, on Instagram. We want to hear from you. Comment. If you want to speak more about this, let us know, and then we will get back in touch with you. And Anna.
Yeah. Yesterday, I have been talking to a really wonderful singer, and she said, "Oh, I really like wearing swing collection. I didn't know the swing collection from Düsseldorf. It was for me like," she said, "I never knew it." I'm like, "Yeah, they're from Düsseldorf." She's like, "I'm always buying in Zurich those dresses for some carpet events and so because it's perfect. The sizing is perfect. It's not tight. It's for me amazing." I'm like, yeah. And then my question is about the wholesale partners, because basically for her was really like something new to know that's from Düsseldorf, and she is from Düsseldorf, but she is buying in Zurich,
Yes.
How the work with wholesale partners going?
Yes, it's very good. I mean, we work with Zalando, with Bräuninger, and I think it's so good because they have their own customers. They have a big range of it, and so we can only get our profit.
Only
of it.
profit.
Yes.
But Zalando and Bräuninger, do you give them some notes how they would shoot it, or you already give them images as well when they place it, or they half? For example, like if we go back to Esprit, it was half.
You worked at Esprit, right? I saw it. Yeah.
Half from us and half was shot in Zalando studio, but with, for example, with note how is the mood and so on and so forth.
So they can get the photo shoots pictures, but most of them doing e-com by themselves. Yeah, they have their own studio,
Huge
and
studio.
it looks different. Yeah, but for the image content, we give them a link so they can have
follow
full
up.
access.
But that means, like, if we're talking about prom shooting, which are great, and guys, please check out the dresses. Great, the images amazing. Or we are talking about this Women's Day. Would you give them already done pictures to place it to promote this product, or you would say, okay, we have those dresses, we're sending, you shoot it and place it on your platform. You have a huge range of people, like huge audience. They're gonna buy it anyway, even without the storytelling, because we are talking about the storytelling. That's why this is important. How is it the process looks like? Will you send it those images, or they just reshoot it from scratch with dresses, prom dresses, for example?
I don't get the question.
The campaign. The campaign you shot, like prom, which is really beautiful, but would Zalando use it, or it just for your website, for your social media, and they say, okay, great, well done, we're gonna reshoot the dress.
Okay, now again. First we just do these shoots because it's a plus for us, of course, for our social media. We have to have good content. I think images and visual content is everything in fashion, and especially when you get to the Instagram account or TikTok. And then we started noticing that the wholesalers are using it too. Of course, not in the way we use it, but it's good to have. Yeah, really good to have. They use it for in-store marketing too, like for, I don't know how to say it in English, for banners.
Banners, yeah. Okay, yeah, because also Bräuninger in Zalando, they have outlets, true. They before they was only online, now offline. Yeah, I forgot about it. And somebody already have been buying something. I don't know. It's not my.
But how has it been at Esprit, where you were?
But in the Esprit, okay, well, that's shift of the conversation. But it's in the Esprit, I told you, we did, for example, half. For some products we even did not shot for some particular reasons because it was not really needed, and we would do we will send them of course some images for campaigns which are important. And as I know, Zalando also have this Zalando Lounge, also creative studio.
Yes.
And I think they also have some options to shoot campaign with their crew, let's say.
Yeah, okay.
But it's with different pricing.
Yes.
I don't know
I
the
mean,
price.
Esprit is so much bigger.
Yeah, but I also now we're gonna spill the tea. I also have no idea about the pricing from Zalando because look, from insights, because I have all insights, they are saying, we are working with a budget like million, and I know they were also trying to get Esprit work for this, and I know the budget was not. It could not be a million, it's ridiculous. It's like not Louis Vuitton or something. Then my question is, where they get these millions that Zalando is talking about, like these budgets, like million, just think about, this is huge. Okay, I can understand 50K budget, but it's already really nice, strong campaign. But
But I think if you doing a concept and then, it's really crazy how expensive a shooting can be, a photo shoot and a campaign can be. I think guys really underestimate it. Even for small brands, it can be very, very a lot.
Yeah, but but still, for small brands, I would say it starts from like 20K.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's 30K. Yeah. Like 2-3 days of shooting.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. No, I understand. But if you have a bigger brand like Zalando, in terms of not they are bigger, but their clients also have Nike, for example, or Puma, Adidas. Of course, they have also partners like Orange, so the e-commerce there. But they can pay good budget, but at the same time, is it really necessary to pay for this? Because the campaign doesn't look like, I would say, look, it's like a VR, it's like I see AI generated, like amazing tools, some meta function. Yes. No, they look okay, not bad, but it doesn't look like for, those amounts of money.
Yeah, I get that.
Where the money?
I would love to have a little more shootings that don't cost that much, because I get what you want to say. I get the point. It's so much money, and at the end of the day, it's a picture, and you think like, okay, why is it so expensive? Where's the money going and stuff like that? But at the end of the day, okay, everyone has to get their paycheck and stuff like that. But I think it's immersive how expensive video creators are, photographers and stuff like that, models, and and that's. It comes all together,
like a producer on the set. So, but look, if we're talking about Zalando, I think they're never gonna work with me after this interview. But
no, please, Zalando.
No. But look, if we're talking about, they have already employed people with a salary. It's not like they're paying them freelance money. It's different thing. No matter how much the project costs, they're gonna have their salary, and salary would never change. Whatever project they shot, they're in-house. Then it means they cost almost nothing, because salary also not huge, normal but not huge. Then my question is, for what this money?
Yes, I get that. I mean, I get it if you buy a star or a big face, like Zalando does a great thing with Sarah Jessica Parker right now. It's the biggest campaign, I think, for them. And of course, I think these persons have a high day rate.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I think, okay, that's a point where I say I will get the money for it, because I think it will get more attention. But at the end of the day, I'm still by your side, that I think like, where's all the money going and why?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi guys. It's September show.
Hey guys, September show here. We're back. It was really short song because we have to say, Nelly,
we have to say bye. But we've had such a fun and interesting time. We've learned so much. And this was so insightful. And also just, I love the vibe. Didn't you love the vibe, Anna? Just really getting information and understanding. And
it was really nice.
Really, really nice. You have to follow Joann everywhere. She has a homepage. You can go follow her on joannfelizia.com. She's also on Instagram, Joann Felizia. She's also on LinkedIn. Follow her, ask questions, talk about business, follow up on these conversations. If there's something we didn't ask and you really want to find out, out, please contact her. She's so open, so friendly, and she'll get in touch with you. Also follow us, of course, on September 9 Production on Instagram and LinkedIn. We want to hear from you. We want to know, is there any guests you want us to have on the show? Let us know. Comments. We are going to go
Joe
to
Rogan.
get Joe Rogan next. We'll go to the ends of the world to find your favorite guests and bring them on the show. And Anna, thank you for today. This was awesome. I had so much fun. Thank you for the great
John,
questions.
thank you again for coming. You are amazing. You are talented. It's so interesting to listen to you. So many insights. Really perfect guest. We
Thank
need
you so
only
much.
guests like you.
Thank you.
And I hope your mother,
Yes.
father,
The whole family
family.
is listening.
Yeah, maybe they're listening.
No, I know on the record. Yeah. But we are really looking forward. And guys, for today, goodbye, and we continue listen Stay by Fisher, and have a nice evening, Düsseldorf. We love you.
Love you. See you next
Bye.
week. Bye. Awesome. Hi, guys.
Hi guys, it's September show.